bargain family, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to create your own fairy in a jar, which is heavily inspired by another YouTuber. I will link her down below, but I wanted to create one using only Dollar Tree products. So it's really cute, really easy to do, and I was heavily inspired to do it because of the new lights that they got at Dollar Tree that I was just so excited to find. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get this tutorial 400 likes. Also, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You'll be notified every single time that I upload. With that being said, let's begin.
For this DIY, you're going to need an image of a fairy. I printed this image off of Google Images. I just Googled fairy silhouette. Now I'm using scissors to cut it out. You can also use an X-Acto knife. So I did two jars, one where I didn't use an X-Acto knife and I just used scissors, and then one where I did use an X-Acto knife to cut out the white spaces around the wings to make light glow through the wings. Dollar Tree does carry stickers. I've just never seen fairy stickers there, so that's why I had to print it out. Now you're going to need glue, specifically Modge Podge glue. You'll find this at Dollar Tree. And then you're going to want to get some glitter. I'm using a white glitter that has like an opal sheen to it. So I'm just taking the glue and I'm applying it to the wings and then applying glitter on top of that. Now I only did this to the image where I didn't cut that white area out around the wings. You want to use Modge Podge because it dries clear. Now, if you layer Modge Podge, especially on glass, it's going to get a frosted look. So that's the other reason why you want to use Modge Podge. I always say Modge Podge, but it's really Mod Podge. Okay, now you're going to need a mason jar. Dollar Tree carries my favorite mason jar because there's no wording on it. When you go to Michael's, most of the mason jars you're going to find say ball on them, and I just like it better without the wording. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your image of the fairy and apply glue all to the front of it. Then slide it down into your mason jar and glue it to the front of the mason jar. Now obviously there's no front to the mason jar, but once you put that fairy inside, there is a front to the mason jar. Now to give the glass that frosted appearance, you're going to take your Modge Podge, you're going to apply a layer of it, let it completely dry, doesn't take very long to dry, then you apply another layer. I applied 3 layers total, making sure that it dried in between layers. After I had my 3rd layer on, I sprinkled my glitter all over the jar. Now there were certain areas I wanted to look a little thicker with the glue and with more glitter, specifically the top and the bottom, so I just added glue to those areas and I made it look kind of stringy, and then I pour more glitter on top of that glue. Onto the lights and decorating the lid. The lid has a center piece that you're going to pop out and then just put the outside of the lid back onto the mason jar. Now you can add your lights. Dollar Tree carries so many different type of lights. They have these LED string lights that usually have a cap on them. It could be like a star on the cap or dragonflies. If you don't want those caps on, you just take them off like I did and just put them inside of the jar. They also carry string wire lights, which are my personal favorite, and again, just put them inside of the jar. Now on to decorating the lid. You're going to want to get twine and just wrap it around the lid. Now you can tie it up if you want to, but I decided to glue the ends because I didn't really want a bow there. Now the twine I'm using is really a burlap ribbon band. Then you're going to glue some flowers to the lid. I'm just using these white cherry blossom flowers. I chose these ones because of the brown stem. I thought it looked really nice. You can use any flower you like though. So I only ended up gluing a few leaves to the front of the mason jar. I didn't want to add too many all around the lid, but you could do whatever you like. So that is it for the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Also, if you're wondering about the one that's changing colors that you see, you just got to get the tea lights from Dollar Tree that have color changing labeled on them, and they change into all different types of colors. So anyways, yes, I will see you guys tomorrow with another tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.